out, Iniba, and thank you so much for tuning into Halo Halo, the show that aims to spotlight our very own talent. And joining us today is an amazing singer-songwriter, Travis Atreo. Welcome, Travis. Thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me on.
I understand that you just recently moved to California, right? Several years ago to pursue your music full-time?
Yeah.
Take me back and tell me how you were introduced to music.
You know, I grew up in a Filipino church, so, you know, everyone sang and played.
Right.
And we all kind of formed our own band, and
Nice.
so that's kind of what was like my first introduction to playing music for fun. I mean, I played clarinet in band growing up, but you know, that's kind of like forced upon you. But yeah, no, and that was kind of the first time that I really enjoyed, and so it was that point I fell in love with it. And then I started a band, or I joined a band in high school back in 2005. A long time ago.
Not that long.
and yeah, and that's kind of like what started my whole musical career.
So did you, I know you said you played the clarinet, but how did you get into guitar playing? Was that through church?
It was, yeah. My grandma actually bought me my first guitar, and she brought it from the Philippines. It was like a nylon string guitar. It was awesome, and I didn't even know anything about it because my mom played.
Okay.
So I'd watch her playing growing up, and then my grandma taught me how to tune it, and then my mom taught me some chords, and then I just kind of got obsessed with it. Yeah, and every single day after school, I just run and play my guitar, and just kind of really got obsessed with it.
When did you get obsessed with writing?
I think I got obsessed with writing around 16. I started just dabbling in writing my own lyrics and kind of singing my own melodies in my head. And my grandma said that she'd always heard melodies in her head. And so we kind of connected on that.
So you guys have a whole family of musicians.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah. I mean, my dad, you wouldn't want him to sing. but my mom, yeah, she's an amazing singer and vocalist. And my grandma was actually a music teacher. She taught,
Did she teach you how to sing? Or is that just natural?
I mean, I picked it up from her. I owe it to her. Yeah, somehow it runs in our blood.
Do you guys have your own little band forming at home when you guys get together?
I wish. You know, she passed away a few years ago, but that would be awesome.
Yeah.
You know.
So I mentioned that you decided to move here to pursue your music full time. What made you decide to do that?
So there's an opportunity that came about. A friend of mine had opened up a studio, and at the time I was already recording and producing in Seattle. And you know, through playing music, I just loved. I became obsessed with not just writing but also recording and producing. So a friend of mine opened up a studio down here, and there's just an opportunity for me to work there. So I was just kind of like, well, now's the time, so I should just go for it.
Exactly. How's that experience been?
It's been amazing. Yeah. I mean, it was weird. I would come and visit a lot, and every single time I'd come visit, you know, I would just have this, I think I belong here. I think I need to be here. There's like a momentum here in LA of like the arts. So.
And you save money from flying back and forth.
Oh my gosh, yeah, a whole bunch. Yeah, and you know, and my girlfriend's here. So
oh, okay, see, plus.
There you go.
Now, what kind of music do you like to write or sing?
You know, growing up, I listened to a lot of R&B, and then all of a sudden I made this transition to like hip hop, and then I made this transition to rock. Right. So it was this whole journey. But I think, you know, for me, I like to write and sing songs that just kind of like hit me, in like an emotional way. And so I've learned to just kind of follow that feeling. Right. You know, because I love so many different genres, it can get hard sometimes which one I should write for.
Yeah.
But
does that stay in the back of your mind? It's like, should it be rock, or should it be R&B, should it be this, or is it just a feeling?
You know, it was like that for a long time, and it was, just this year I went through this journey of trying to figure out genres, and I just kind of came to the conclusion, like, whatever is gonna like hit me in my heart the strongest, I'm gonna go for that. You know, and so there's this, underneath whatever I write, there's always this kind of yearning, heartfelt feeling behind it.
Well, we can definitely see it. I love watching your videos on YouTube. And speaking of your videos, I hear you're doing covers every Wednesdays, right? And we can be a part of it. Tell me a little bit more.
Yeah, so I started this weekly cover series October 2014 was when I first started my own channel and really started pursuing it. And it kind of just was just this fun thing that I was, you know, I wasn't writing, I was just fully producing at the time. So I was pouring my artistic creativity into these artists, but I was like, well, I need an outlet of my own. And my girlfriend and my best friend at the time were like, you should just do your own channel, just do it.
Yeah.
So I started it just as like a thing, and it's just kept growing and growing, and it's just been kind of like, it's just been a weird whirlwind of events. You know, it's funny because I moved here thinking that I was gonna hang up the hat of performing.
Right.
I was just gonna produce.
What?
Yeah.
No.
And I was like ready to kind of move on.
Your voice and your music.
So it was amazing that it kind of came full circle, and I was like, well, I kind of have to do this now.
That's
you know,
awesome.
try it at least one more time.
Yeah. And you love doing covers as well as original music.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I love taking a spin, like putting my own personal spin on pop songs. It's fun.
Speaking of doing that, I hear you did one for Taylor Swift, or of Taylor Swift's song, and actually got her attention, right?
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit more.
You know, that was the first moment that I was like, maybe I should actually pursue this one more time.
Right.
You know, I was hanging out with my girlfriend. We were getting ready to go to an event. And all of a sudden, I just see this tweet, or I see my Twitter on my computer, my app just going crazy. So I'm like, okay, cool. And I think, oh, maybe one of my friends tweeted me or something.
Right.
And then I look on my comments on YouTube, and it says, congratulations on the Taylor shout out. I was like, no. You just gave me goosebumps right now for the second time. It was just amazing. And then so I look, and then I just, you know, she had just tweeted her Time magazine cover, and then she just tweeted she's hanging out with Selena Gomez, and all of a sudden my face is right there.
And
I was like, and I actually dropped my phone, and I like called my mom, and like I called my friends. And
I got a tweet mentioned by Taylor Swift.
It was so bizarre. It still is weird. I'll like sometimes I'll go back and look, and I'm like, that's not real.
You're like screenshotting.
Oh, I screenshot it like 20 times.
On your screensaver. I would. Yeah. Well, rumor has it that's actually what you're going to perform today, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. For more info on you, where do we go?
You can go to my YouTube, which is youtube.com/Travis Atreo. Okay. Or you can find me on Instagram, which is also Travis Atreo as well.
Very easy to find. We're going to take a quick break and have you perform. Thank you so much, Travis.
Thank you.
Again, for more information on Travis, be sure to check him out on Instagram or YouTube, Travis Atreo. Don't go anywhere because he performs a Taylor Swift cover all after the break.